Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited today to introduce to you one of the brilliant brains of this country, the undiscovered potential of some of the brilliant young men. I call them the super geniuses of tomorrow, the blue-eyed people of tomorrow. We're going to discuss quite interesting issues here, but I want us to begin with this guy here. Some of you probably know what this is about. This is what we call legal personhood of artificial intelligence. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have a young man here. He's going to introduce himself, and then we're ready to roll. Call this season 1 of artificial intelligence. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much, Isaac. Happy to be here. My name is Katende Chonan. I'm the Chief of Operations at Justice Chatbot Limited.
Excellent. Right. Now, Mr. Katende, Jonathan, tell us, why should the youth or anybody in this country be interested in artificial intelligence?
Yeah, well, artificial intelligence, people usually start that it is the future. But for me, I'm one of the people that hold the opinion that the future has already happened. The world has changed, and now people are interested in automation for fast and efficient service delivery. But to achieve that, to be able to achieve that, you need a certain kind of technology to enable that automation that is going to lead to a fast and efficient service delivery. And that automation is enhanced by artificial intelligence. We live in a world where time is the new luxury. And even during the COVID-19 pandemic, where people thought they had a lot of it, they thought so much to better prioritize it in the future. So because there is no time to wait, I think every kind of company needs some level of automation, the automation of repetitive tasks and all other tasks related to the value architecture map of different organizations. And once you are able to position your brand, you're able to position your value and your service in the market in a way that is fast, in a way that is efficient, in a way that fits the needs of consumers, serving them right in their convenience, then you are definitely going to achieve a very huge percentage of market share.
Okay, Mr. Katende, I know that you came up with something interesting which you call the Justice Chatbot. What is unique about this Justice Chatbot? Why would a lawyer be interested in Justice Chatbot? Aren't you the guys who are smuggling jobs away from the lawyers? Aren't you the guys who are causing us to become what? Vagabonds in our own tradition or profession, or becoming, throwing us off the survival skills?
Not exactly. I believe that for me, that society is a contract. This contract is shaped by different ideas and schools of thought. And if you look at the law as a body, or justice as a body, there is usually a maxim that an injustice anywhere is referred to justice everywhere. So if you look at Uganda, over 13 million legal problems arise every year, and around 4.2 million of those problems are abandoned without even trying. 70% of the problems that happen in society are considered resolved but unfairly. That is according to a Hill report. Now that actually means that justice is not able to deliver what people need in their most difficult circumstances. Now for us as Justice Bot, we looked at that status quo in the country, and we're pretty disturbed by what was happening in the country then. We believe that knowledge of the law and legal procedures would be the first steps in getting a legal issue solved in an inexpensive and timely manner. So we decided to come up with an artificial intelligence powered chatbot that simplifies legal information for the layman and is able to respond to thousands of questions instantly to anybody that is actually able to anybody that is actually interested in the knowledge of the law. So again, you understand that people can always make better decisions regarding their lives whenever they're armed with the right information. So one of the things that drive us is the principle that in order for justice to be done, it must be seen and believed. So that is what we are actually trying to do, the simplification of the law. Now, in our approach towards solving the problem in the justice and order sector, we thought about creating a solution that not only works for the public, but is also able to empower and add value to lawyers. So our system does not necessarily replace lawyers, but it creates value for them in a way that if someone comes in the interactive chatbot system, We receive responses to questions, but if they're interested in more tailored legal supplement advice, they're connected to lawyers. So in fact, for us, we have a goal of reaching around enabling access to justice to 6 million people and creating work opportunities for around 6,000 lawyers across Africa by 2027. And we have achieved a very huge milestone alongside this journey. We have been able to create value for at least 30 lawyers in Uganda, and we've been able to reach around 77,000 people, at least in Uganda and DRC at the moment.
Wow, that's beautiful. So I know we're going to do this in terms of seasons. So consider this season 1 with Mr. Katende. Tell me, Mr. Katende, what is the difference between Justice Chatbot and GPT Chat? ChatGPT.
So ChatGPT is a language model. It's a product of OpenAI. It is a chatbot that is able to respond to thousands and hundreds of thousands of questions across several sectors, and is also able to generate quite a lot of information about different topics. So it is fueled and filled with quite a lot of research, with quite a lot of data, and it is able to actually get that information upon your request. However, what ChatGPT is actually doing is not so different from what UChat, JasperChat, and for that matter BERT, which is the natural processing language model used by Google when it is actually ranking searches. Now, what makes that all those different models different from JusticeBot is that JusticeBot is highly specific to the justice sector and the justice context of Uganda and DRC, which ChatGPT is not, because ChatGPT is fed with a lot of information, random information about justice across several parts of the world, and it does not necessarily carry the context of particular countries, which JusticeBot actually carries, because we keep updating. A lot of evolution usually happens in the justice sector, usually updates, precedents, and the law is literally changing all the time. So JusticeBot is in position to keep evolving with the law as it is evolving, unlike ChatGPT, which currently holds information that is as valid as September 2021, and it is not familiar with events that happened actually after 2021. And I can tell you, like, as a lawyer, you know that a lot of things have happened, for example, in the Ugandan justice sector during that period of time. Yes.
Thank you very much. Consider this season 1, and God bless you for now.